It's a little sore. I did everything I could to go back in there. Didn't feel like I could move around or really push off of it. So that was kind of the decision that was made in the tent.
You mentioned to us on Friday that you wanted to feel safe, like to protect yourself. At what point in the process, later Friday, Saturday, this morning, did you sort of feel like, okay, I'm going to be good? I'm going to get you out there based on how I want to feel?
I think it was probably Saturday morning. Got to the walkthrough and was able to kind of move around better. Put some tennis shoes on and really kind of tested it out. Then went out this morning, made sure it was okay. Felt comfortable going out there.
Just on the hit, was that really what it was? Or was it a sort of an accumulation of hits you took, or was it really just that specific play?
It had been getting sore up until that point, and then I think that play, I can't really remember what exactly happened to it, but it must have got twisted up again. Kind of stood back up, realized that I couldn't really move too great off of it. Got to the sideline and talked about that in the tent.
How do you kind of go through the process of wanting to be out there and wanting to play versus knowing that this is happening and not wanting it to continue to drag through the season?
Yeah, my responsibility as a quarterback is to give everything that I can to this team, to my teammates, and I felt like I did that. I pushed myself, and I couldn't go anymore, and I had a tough time walking on it, moving on it, pushing off of it, and I knew that Taylor gave us a better shot to win, and that's why we believe in him to go out there, and that's why you have guys like that on your team. I'm going to do everything I can to get back, get this thing healthy, and so we can keep rolling.
Did halftime kind of mess with because we saw you activating before the game, warming up, doing all the stretching and the jogging and everything. Did that kind of, make you colder as you came in here and sat down?
Yeah, I think that can definitely play a factor into it. You get off your feet, and you played an entire half of moving around and getting the blood flowing. But I did my best to come back out after halftime, get the thing backed up. But it was, I think, ultimately that hit, a couple of hits before, just kind of built into it.
Does it feel worse now than it did after Sunday, like Monday after the Panthers game?
Yeah, that's a good question. I guess that's something that we'll wait to see. I was able to finish the game, last Sunday, so that's definitely something to look at. But I know that we got the right training staff in there, we got the right medical doctors, so we're going to do everything we can to get this thing going. But we'll see tomorrow.
Justin, a few of your teammates commended your effort for kind of giving it the shot the way you did. Do you feel that? Do you feel that sort of motivational, effort that your teammates take from when you tough it out like that?
I think it's my job. I think it's my job to go out there and give everything that I've got, and I know that everyone on defense, offense, special teams, they do the same. And so when you get a locker room like that, we believe each other. And I know that everyone's hurting out there, not the way that we wanted this one to go down, but we'll get back to work, and we'll get it figured out.
How did you feel in the first half?
It was good.
Did you get X-rays done today?
Yeah, a few minutes ago.
Did they tell you the results?
No, I think they're just waiting on the MRI. I don't know the exact results of the X-rays, but it's just something that I'll get done in the next couple of days.
Knowing what you went through this week to get to game day and able to start, do you feel optimistic that you'll be able to do the same thing for next week?
Yeah, I'm hopeful. Like I said, we've got great team doctors, great athletic trainers, and as long as we're communicating, working together, I know that I'll feel comfortable, safe going out there, and they've got my best interests in mind.
Have you had a high spring?
I have not.
And just to be clear, it's like an aggravation of the same thing you were dealing with, not like a separate injury.
I would assume so. I think it's just a continuation of last week's.
What were your conversations with Taylor like after he got in?
It's just being supportive, to go out there and play his best ball, and we all believe in him, and we know that he's the right guy when he goes out there.